Hey everybody, Sky here again, and today we're going to be talking about modules. In D2L, a module is basically just a place where all of your content goes. We're going to be looking at how to set up and create them, delete them, and even move them into each other to create what's called a nested module, which is basically like a folder within a folder. So when you think module, I want you to think folder, because that's pretty much what it is. It's a place where all of your content items can be created and stored in the course. It's pretty much just a folder in D2L. So when you think module, think folder. Also, before you can actually add any content to the course, you have to create at least one module. That's where content lives completely. And before you can put anything into D2L, you have to have a module for it to go into. Okay? So here on our course home screen, we're going to go up to content, and then here on the left side, our table of contents, you can see I already have a few different modules. So if I wanted to add a new one, right? Say I wanted to add a new unit. I would go down here to add a module and click on that, and then it lets me name it. We're going to call it TGIF because it's Friday, and I'm going to click enter. And now you can see our new module TGIF down there at the bottom. Okay. Now say we wanted to delete TGIF. Say it's not Friday, we don't want it anymore. Very simple. Here on the little module homepage for TGIF, we're going to click on this little down arrow and go down to delete module. And it's going to ask us if we want to remove all the files or keep them. We don't have any files, so we're going to permanently delete it. Click delete, and it's got to load real quick. And this will probably take a lot longer if it's a module that has a lot of stuff. But then as you can see, TGIF now no longer exists. Now, what if you wanted to move a module? So let's just say, for example, here in Unit 2, we have this test module, right? If I wanted to move this test module into another unit, all I'd have to do is go here to these dots, and my mouse is going to turn into some little arrows that look kind of like a compass. At that point, all I need to do is hold down the left click, and I can drag and drop it into any other module that I want to. So we're going to move test module from Unit 2 into Unit 1. And we just highlight that and let it go. And now test module is right there in Unit 1. This is very helpful if you have subunits within each of your main units, or maybe your course is divided into different weeks and you want to have different pieces of content, different folders in those modules for the week. You can move those around as you choose, and you can even create little submodules down here at the bottom of each module to create those smaller ones within the module. Also, I want to show you how to do visibility for students to see or not to see certain modules. So here in Unit 1, you can see this little eye over here. That means that it's visible. If we want to change it to where the students cannot view it, all we need to do is click on that and then move the little slider over, and then you can see now it's an eye with it crossed out, which means it's invisible. This is helpful if you have stuff that you want them to see for a little bit, but maybe you want to turn it off. You can also add dates and restrictions, which is like, a start date for it to appear, a due date if there's an assignment, and then maybe an end date if you want the module to become unpublished at some point to where students can't see it. Same thing with release conditions if you want them to have to do something before they can view it. And then finally, if you want to edit the module description down here, or even the title, you can see it gets highlighted when I mouse over it. All I have to do is click on it, and then I can edit the text however that I want to. Okay, moving modules around, creating, deleting them, it's relatively simple, but like I always say, if you need help or you need assistance, you can always email us at onlinehelp@okcu.edu.